You know that feeling when someone leaves a group chat and you think it was because of you? That hollow drop in your chest. That sudden certainty that you did something wrong. It only lasts a few seconds, but it feels physical. And here's the strange part. It is. Rejection doesn't just sting emotionally. It lights up the same regions of your brain as a broken bone, the same neural circuits, the same distress signals. Your brain cannot tell the difference between being left out and being physically injured. Let's go back, way back. Imagine you are a human living 50,000 years ago on the African savanna. You are not fast, not strong. No venom, no armor. Just a fragile primate in a world full of things that want to eat you. But you have your group. Your group shares food, watches while you sleep, hunts with you when prey is too large for one person. Your group is the only reason you are alive. So what happens when your group rejects you? You die, not eventually, not metaphorically, literally. Banishment was a death sentence without a weapon. Your brain learned this. Over hundreds of thousands of years, it built an early warning system, an alarm that fires the moment social connection is threatened. That alarm is rejection pain. In 2003, psychologist Naomi Eisenberger at UCLA had participants play a virtual ball-tossing game in a brain scanner. Midway through, the other players stopped passing the ball, just excluded them. No explanation. The scans were startling. The same regions that activate during physical pain lit up. Eisenberger called it the pain overlap hypothesis. Your brain borrowed the circuitry it uses to tell you your hand is on fire and repurposed it to protect your place in the group. Pain is impossible to ignore. If rejection felt merely unpleasant, you might push it aside. But if it literally hurts, you act. You repair the relationship. You fight to get back in before the circle closes. The system worked for thousands of years. Then modern life happened. Your brain's rejection alarm didn't evolve for a world where a stranger can exclude you through a screen while you sit safely at home. But that is the world you live in. And the alarm doesn't know that. Every ignored message, every post with no response, every unfollow. Your ancient brain registers these as exclusion events, and it fires. Because it cannot tell the difference between 50,000 BC and right now. John Cacioppo at the University of Chicago found that chronic loneliness elevates cortisol, suppresses immune function, and increases early mortality risk by 26%. When you feel isolated, your body diverts resources away from long-term repair. Because in evolutionary terms, a socially isolated human is a dying human, and it makes things worse. When you feel rejected, threat detection runs hotter. Neutral faces look hostile. Ambiguous messages feel like criticism. You pull back. Isolation increases. The alarm fires louder. Cacioppo called it the loneliness spiral. In 2010, researcher Nathan DeWall found that participants who took acetaminophen daily for 3 weeks reported lower social pain. Their brain scans showed reduced activity in those same overlap regions. The same drug you take for a headache quiets the alarm that fires when you feel rejected. That is not a metaphor. That is your brain. You cannot decide to stop caring about rejection. The system runs beneath thought. But understanding what your brain is actually doing changes how you relate to the feeling. The next time you feel that hollow drop, you are not being weak. You are running ancient software in a world it was never built for. The pain is real. The threat is not. That feeling when someone left you on red, that was your brain, still out on the savanna, still watching the tree line, still trying to keep you alive from a danger that disappeared 10,000 years ago. Maybe the most human thing you can do is thank it for trying and remind it you got here anyway.